Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 20 of Season 4 here in the Southampton series. We start with a game away from home against West Bromwich Albion. We follow that up with the return of the Champions League. It's Bayern Munich away from home as well in the first game. I was intending to go up to 3 games per episode again today, but I've woken up. Today is a new fresh day, and unfortunately my body's still not fully recovered from the thing at Chelsea last week. It's been a week now, and still I'm not right. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be well enough to be able to sit down and record and edit and do all of the nonsense that goes along with making longer content again. I apologise, but it is what it is. I have to kind of follow the path that my body propels me down with regards to the ME. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be back up to full-length 3 game per episode content. I do apologise. It's just one of those things with the ME. I don't really know how I'm going to be on any given day until I wake up. Unfortunately, yesterday you will have seen the scenario with the RTG. If you missed that video, go and check it, because I need a lot of feedback on that video. Yeah, it is what it is with that as well, unfortunately. I won't dwell on it here. We're going to crack on, and we'll start with this game against West Brom, and then we're back to Champions League action. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content, and hopefully we can get a win in the league and a win in the cup. You'll notice we're playing on this Sunday, and actually Spurs and Manchester United have both lost on match day 25. So this is a wonderful opportunity to extend a large lead at the top of the Premier League table. Please, West Brom, don't do me dirty. Let's jump in and try and pick up 3 points, shall we? Johnny Evans still starting at the back for West Brom. Another block of 4 in midfield as well, and an old-fashioned 4-4-2 from West Brom after the 4-4-1-1 of Leicester yesterday. Jay Rodriguez up top alongside Boateng. Perotti out on the left-hand side. We are in good goal-scoring form. I'd very much like to keep that going. Tierney down the line into Bailey. Good footwork. Jeju's through that gap. Again, his dribbling is next level good. Through the gap there to Jeju for a second time, and on his left foot he fires it straight at the defender and then cleared away. I'm not sure whether my home kit might actually have been better for this game. It looked on the menu that the away kit was the best option, but that's on target, but safe. The dark back of their shirts at times makes it quite difficult to pick out my own players. Never mind, we shall deal with it, and hopefully it won't cause me too many issues in the final third. Try and slot through a player into the final third, that being Borja. Oh, so very close. Is that a corner or a goal kick? It's a corner. That was very nearly 1-0. Delivery from Ruben Neves, always good. And Bailey's up, headed away off the line by a defender. The keeper beaten. Jeju is quick enough to keep that in. And get it back in there to Leon Bailey, who can spin this way. Oh, it's a lovely turn. We'll take. Oh, we won't take the advantage. Oh, it took me a split second there to realise that was actually Borja, my own player, on the ball there, and not an opposition defender. I'll give this to Ruben Neves. I think he's got better free kick accuracy than Milinkovic-Savic. Let's see what we can do from here. Can we get this on target? Yes, we can. Good save by Yoel to ensure that I don't take the lead after 12 minutes. Corner to come in from Leon Bailey. Not far away at all from Milan Skriniar, and that is how close we were to taking the lead with a man on the line. So off the bar and one off the line. A goal next, maybe? That's Odriozola. Jeju's through that gap.
Now this looks promising.
Does look promising, Martin Tyler. You are correct. Well, Leon Bailey will claim the goal. And to be fair to him, Jeju's celebrating with his teammate, although I'm pretty sure I'll be quite annoyed that he hasn't gotten the goal himself. If the race for the golden boot was a little bit closer, then perhaps he might have been quite frustrated at that, because Leon Bailey knew nothing about that. He wasn't even facing the right way. He kicks it off his heel and it flies into the back of the net. I'll take it. It really was. Bar, cleared off the line, goal next. Southampton 1, West Brom 0. Neves Forward to Borja Milinkovic-Savic into Giorgio. Who's the left back first? Still will go to Leon Bailey. I thought we were going straight to Giorgio. Oh, it's a lovely ball through the gap. And a deadly finish as well. West Brom being put to the sword here. 25 minutes in. It's 2-0. We're already running away with it. Good way to go into the game against Bayern. Although I have a funny feeling it might not be this easy against the Germans. Right. In there to Boateng. Rodriguez gets it back to it. Breaks again. And Boateng. Is that a goal kick? Oh, that's lucky. Emmanuel Boateng was in there. And I've fortunately A, been able to get the tackle in. And B, by doing so, kicked it against the attacker so that it bounced free for a goal kick. That might actually cause some problems going the other way now. Oh, but Marco Groich tracks back well to step in and get the ball away. Uh-oh, now Emmanuel Boateng really is in behind. Here comes Kieran Tierney though. I didn't get near him as I went for the ball, and Emmanuel Boateng couldn't have gotten nearer to scoring them a goal back. Off the post, across the goal mouth and away. Unbelievable from the striker, and he's in again, and he did not miss this time. He's got a hell of a shot on him, hasn't he, Emmanuel Boateng? The power and placement, absolutely right up there. Really unfortunate with the first effort, but making no mistake second time around, finding that bottom corner with aplomb. Southampton 2, West Bromwich Albion 1 now. They are back in it. This happened against Bournemouth. I don't want them to... Oh, he's hit that so hard. I don't want them to turn it around the same way Bournemouth did. Up we go. Can't quite win it. Perotti. Oh, nicely into Boateng. Good save by Arrizabalaga. Just the attentions of the defender slowed him up in the quickness of his shot. And thankfully, we're able to close him down with the keeper before he was able to find his spot and bury the ball. Corner to come in from that far side and headed away by Neves. Borja just gets there ahead of the man. And Giorgio will go one way, and then the intention was to go back the other, but that hasn't quite materialised. Although I could slot Borja in behind here if he can get there ahead of the defender, which he can't, so never mind. It's 2-1 at half time. Neves, Giorgio, Mayoral, across to Kluivert. Mayoral in there to Milinkovic-Savic. Ah, that's not gone according to plan. Please get there. Rodriguez could play in Emmanuel again. Has done. Don't let him have any space on that right foot because he's got a rocket in that boot. Oh, nearly did it again. Diego Perotti will take the corner from the far side. It's looping, it's looping. Keeper's not come. Height and strength of Milinkovic-Savic enough there. Unfortunately, I can't get the turn on their defender. And forward they come again here. Charles Kabore. Cross there to Felix Passlack. Out to Mbula. Leon Bailey can't get there. Skriniar should win this header and has done. We were recovered again by a West Bromwich Albion player though. Felix Passlack could have gone for a shot there. Decided against it, forcing himself wide. Mbula again could cross and has delivered, and the keeper will catch and get destroyed by an attacker. But never mind, we got the ball. That's the most important thing. Corner here for Southampton. Delivered towards the near post. Skriniar is up and heads straight at the keeper. Previously, it had always been Sergej Milinkovic-Savic that was getting to headers from corners, but recently, Milan Skriniar has seemingly decided that he wants a bit of goal-scoring action as well. He scored a couple recently. He's come close twice in this game now. There's still 35 minutes left for either side to score another goal. Down the line there to Bailey. Takes it in his stride well. Passlack's fairly quick. I mean, Leon Bailey has... Oh! Leon Bailey has 98 sprint speed and 99 acceleration, and Passlack has just stayed with him there, stride for stride. Admittedly, he was initially behind him. Again, will deliver looking for Justin Kluivert. He's not tall enough to be able to stretch for that, but came very, very close to giving us a third goal there. Great header at the back post. That's twice now we've hit the woodwork in this game, and one cleared off the line. We could be completely out of sight by now, but as it happens, the lead is still only one goal. Boateng turns well. That's a good ball over the top. Win that, please, Kieran. He's done well there. Right, let's build, shall we? Giorgio back there to Mayoral. Neves. Squeeze that through that gap. It wasn't meant for you. It was meant for him. Justin Kluivert. He's been unlucky so far. Can he get a goal here? He's going to turn well. He's going to drive inside. He's He's not allowed to score today, Justin Kluivert. He's tried his absolute hardest. It just won't seem to go in for him. Here's Borja Mayoral. I was hoping Ruben Neves would make a further run. He hasn't. Jeju plays in, or he's played in, sorry, by Borja Mayoral. And Yoel makes a good save. We've had umpteen efforts in this game now to get ourselves in front by a further margin. But the goalkeeper has other ideas. Oliveira into Emmanuel Boateng. Oh, he's so quick. He's not very strong though, thankfully. Otherwise, we could have been in trouble there. Play a quick 1-2. He's been man of the match so far, Justin Kluivert. At the heart of almost everything that happens. Borja Mayoral did nutmeg the defender there with that touch, but unfortunately it was a little bit too heavy for him to be able to get on the end of. Oliveira very nearly gave that straight to Leon Bailey, but Pastak is looking to come down this right-hand side. Inside to Marco Grujic. In there to Harper, who's got a lot of space here, Harper, and he's worked himself a little bit more. Went for the 1-2 there, that was ill-advised. Kluivert looking for Borja Mayoral, but can't find him. Gets the tackle in though, making up for the mistake. Borja Mayoral makes a secondary mistake and loses his possession again. All over the top. Win that please, Kieran. Well up. It's been a difficult game, this. Okay. Not the most orthodox of first touches from Leon Bailey, but we'll take it. Just letting it bounce off the top of his head. I mean, I'm just going to keep running here with Borja Mayoral and let fly. It's the sort of thing that Emmanuel Boateng did at one end, and we very nearly made it work for us at the other. Neves with the delivery. Oh, can't, won't drop for Skriniar. Henry Harris wasn't quite as quick with his turn there as I hoped he would be. Leon Bailey trying to force his way past the defender there, but can't. Still, I'll hold my tongue, because he's onside here, Boateng. Still 2-1 in front was what my brain was going to say. I got as far as still before Boateng was clean away. We are going to be made to rue our missed opportunities in this game. The chance to go considerably further in front at the top of the league. We could have gone an extra 3 points away from Spurs and Manchester United with Spurs on the horizon to play. But, alas, unless something drastic happens in the final few moments, it is just going to be a single point by which we advance our advantage at the top of the Premier League table. Well, I could play Borja Mayoral in here. His footwork lets him down, and unfortunately we aren't going to get another opportunity, or will we? Jeju, just accelerate, just keep powering through. Anywhere will do for the West Brom backline. Bailey's going to run after that, but it'll go out. We do have the chance to try something from this throw-in. If Milinkovic-Savic hadn't just ignored the ball. Neves. There's Jeju. Will spin. Jeju to win it for us in the last minute. I asked him to do a low-driven shot, and he's kicked it out the ground. And now it's time for the players and fans to leave the ground themselves, because there's the final whistle. See, that free kick had the same power and accuracy on it as the one that just went tamely down the right-hand side of the wall and 10 yards wide. I can't believe I haven't won that game, to be completely honest. 2 times I hit the bar. Keeper made numerous saves. We had one cleared off the line. Fair play, West Brom. Well defended. Well held in there. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck to go your way. And it went their way in that one. So, GG. No re. Richarlison wants to play a little bit more football. Maybe. Rhyming left, right and centre at the minute. But we're going to go and play Bayern Munich now in the Champions League. I'm going to have to put chances away against them. Neuer in goal, Kimmich, Piqué and Söller with Alaba at left back. 5 in midfield, Bruma, Vidal, Sanchez, Thiago and Malcolm on the right with Lewandowski up top. Malcolm, a player we have been interested in this save, but not able to sign him. We ended up going for someone else instead. This is going to be hard, isn't it? We lost to Juventus at this stage last year. I want to win the Champions League this year, and to do so, you need to beat the best, and Bayern are certainly one of them. Here's Malcolm, back to Kimmich, Renato Sanchez. I wonder what he's grown to by this point in the save, actually. I'd be quite intrigued to know that. Renato Sanchez spinning around again, he gets to Joshua Kimmich. Sanchez again, I thought he was going to dart inside there, he didn't. Now no, it's Lewandowski with his back to me. Thankfully there's 3 defenders in the way. Jeffrey Bruma involved. Cool. Scrambled, I believe is the word. Scrambled away from inside the area. Just enough on that from Kimmich to reach Thiago. Malcolm quickly into Lewandowski, who turns me brilliantly. Lost it to the back post where Odriozola gets there first ahead of Bruma. Well, Bayern mean business, don't they? Jeffrey Rumour will deliver the corner. It's not the best, and Leon Bailey will head away, but I've got nobody forward to try and close down David Alaba here. He's still coming, Alaba. He's still trying to power his way through. The ball is going to squirt free, and Arithalaga will pounce on it, thankfully. Right, take a breath. Calm down. Try and do something. Actually, might be able to do something pretty sharpish. I can find Borja Mayoral with a delivery here, or even Justin Clive at the back post. He's not having any luck in front of goal, is he, Justin Clive? Disgusting cross from Leon Bailey. And I mean, what more can Justin Clive do? He's tried his absolute best with a header in the last game and a volley there to score a goal, and it just won't go in for him. Risky. Back there to all. Heavy touch from Renato Sanchez, but he's taken it in his stride. Vidal, I had to leave Brewer in some space there just to cover off the angle for the Chilean, and we will stop them from getting a corner. I'm struggles, I'll be honest, I am struggles to keep Bayern at bay in these opening few moments, but we have come close to a goal ourselves. Nice turn by Borja, drilled into Jeju. Oh, Serla does well, but it's going to drop here to Leon Bailey, who's just powering his way through. Renato Sanchez is in the way. Bailey, of course, coming from the Bundesliga, so I know all about him. Ooh. Wasn't far away from Ruben Neves. Cross for... Cross? Well, technically, yeah, it is going to be cross from Malcolm for a corner. Bailey heads away. This time we do have someone further upfield. I mean, Piqué's not going to be able to deal with Jeju's pace, is he? Get off, mate. Who's that at the back post? It's Borja Mayoral. No! It's going to drop to Bailey. To react to the ball, Leon! Oh! How am I not 1-0 up? I don't believe it. Of his chin. Of his chin. Ruben Neves with the corner. Milinkovic-Savic rises and Neuer plucks it out of the air. Still 0-0. Of course, away goals will count. So anything we can do here away from home could be very important come the grand picture. At the end of the two legs, Jeju's touch was decent. Borja Mayoral played in, and arriving is Gerard Piqué. Doubt. Alaba. Goodbye. I can't believe... Oh, Neuer, I hate you. Cool. I love the fact that I could just go goodbye whenever Jeju gets the ball and just run around the outside of anyone, especially someone as slow as Gerard Piqué. Should have perhaps taken a touch there with Leon Bailey though, but I got a little bit excited as Neuer was off his line. A little bit too much so. Neves forward to Justin Kluivert, forward there to Jeju. Shrugs him off, take the advantage and play on. Wasn't the best, but we'll crack forward. Milinkovic-Savic in there to Bailey. And the corner to Borja Mayoral. Here's Jeju. Turns well. Borja. Borja! We've seen him do it a lot. He doesn't score many these days, Borja Mayoral, but a finesse effort from the edge of the box. He does love to bend into the corner. Might well be Manuel Neuer in between the sticks, but he can't keep that out. He's underperformed this season, but that could be a very important goal. Southampton 1, Bayern Munich 0. Lewandowski out to Bruma. I don't know why the AI tries to do that, because it never works. That little off-the-ball dribbling, it's so easy to read. You just walk off with the ball 99% of the time. Lovely ball into the middle by Bruma there. Nicolas Serla will get that forward to Thiago Alcantara, who could look for Arturo Vidal. He had a look, but he didn't play the ball. Bruma again causing me problems. He's been a go-to for them on that left-hand side. They haven't really come down the right much at all. Lewandowski tackles there and will clear it away. They tried, well, at least they started off the game looking through Joshua Kimmich and Malcolm, but they decided to prioritise down the right. And that might be why, because they haven't been that good coming down their left flank. And a lot of my play goes through the middle, and we're continuing to do that. Ooh, poke round the corner. I see Borja Mayoral arriving at the back post. Can he get there? He can, but so can Manuel Neuer. 3 minutes to go until half time. Still 1-0 in front in our first leg of the Champions League round of 16. Thiago. Kimmich. Down the line to Lewandowski. Pulls that back nicely to Malcolm, trying to outmuscle him. By doing so, might just have done enough there to put him off. Harris just tugging and leaning into him, and Malcolm on his right foot blazes high and wide. They're coming for me in this second half, Bayern Munich. They did so in the opening few moments of the first 45, and we withstood the storm. We've a lead to protect this time around, so I very much hope we can do it for a second time. It's Kimmich into PK. Oscar on as a substitute now for them. The Brazilian fired up to Lewandowski. Don't dive in, Ches. Rumour to Lewandowski again. Don't leave him too much space though. It's a nice block on the shot from Oscar, immediately involved. Get that around the corner. Dele Alli apparently rumoured to be moved. Real Madrid apparently the club in question for Dele Alli. Well, spin, nicely done. And a former Real Madrid player, Borja Mayoral, can't score his and our second of the game. We're going to stay at 1-0 for now. Ruben Neves trying his best to stay with Alaba, but he just can't. Alaba inside to Oscar. Oscar to Thiago Alcantara. Thiago with great dribbling footwork. Lewandowski back to Thiago. Good save by Arrizabalaga, and he gets up to his feet to react second time around to pluck the ball out of the air as well. Bayern are knocking hard on the door, but so far they haven't gotten through. All over the top. Win that header. Well up, Kieran. Richarlison and Buffal have come on. Lovely footwork from Sofiane Buffal. Justin Kluivert still on that left-hand side. Or right-hand side even. I tried to hit it first time and he got to the ball ahead of Alaba, but it wouldn't let me shoot. He took a touch, and it was that touch that let Renato Sanchez jump in. Neves takes a touch there though to steal it away. He'll play that quickly around the corner. Sofiane Buffal is in behind here. Chance to perhaps make it 2. Oh, that might have been tie done and dusted, let alone game done and dusted. Sandro Wagner coming on for Jeffrey Bruma. I can't believe I've missed that. Alaba with the ball forward. Flicked on. Renato Sanchez. Out to Malcolm. Driving forward. Cross could come in. It hasn't. And we've won it back. Odriozola down the line there to Justin Kluivert. And inside to Sofiane Buffal. These substitutions might well help us kill the game off. Sofiane Buffal just will not stop. The man is possessed, as is Manuel Neuer. He just kept running. Up goes Henry Harris. Neuer again with a save. Buffal is going to get on the end of this, knock it down. Milinkovic Savic, I don't know what sort of attempt that was to get to the ball. Renato Sanchez to Gerard Piqué. There are 3 minutes left to go. I'd rather take a 1... Oh, come on, ref. I'd rather take a 1-0 lead and sit on it than push for a 2-0 lead and end up conceding and taking a 1-1 draw back home. 2 minutes to go now. I can't believe you give a free kick for that. Up we go. Well up, Sergei. Buffal. Wasn't meant for you, but at least we've still got possession. Milinkovic Savic out to Tierney. Richarlison's itching to get in behind. And he is in behind. It's Oscar that's with me. It's Oscar I can't beat. Brazilian versus Brazilian. And it's the Bayern man that comes out on top. 2 minutes added on at the end of the game. Getting a little bit long ball now. Bayern Munich, a little bit one-dimensional. Neves just kicked that against his teammate. And he's going to knock that out for a throw-in. It might be the end of the game. It isn't. I don't quite think there's going to be a chance for another chance on goal. No, indeed there's not. I'm happy with that. We could, through Sofiane Buffal, have scored a second a couple of times. But equally, they could have done the same. 13 shots, 8 on target. If only Justin Kluivert's volleyed effort from the cross in the first half had flown in, that would have been absolutely superb. Wow. Well, Real Madrid mean business, don't they? A 3-0 win away from home in Portugal to beat Porto. That is them almost certainly through to the next round. I don't see Porto turning that over in the away leg. Bayern could turn me over, though, in the away leg. But the point against West Brom means that we currently have ourselves a... can't remember because it's not on my screen anymore. Lead at the top of the Premier League. It's a 6-point lead at the top of the Premier League table. It might well have been an 8-point lead had we been able to hold on for the victory, but unfortunately we weren't able to do so. Like I say, I hope tomorrow that I wake up and my body is better. And hopefully I'll be able to crack out longer videos for you again, 3 games per episode. I'm probably about 85% of the way there now. I thought today I was going to wake up and be 90-95%. But No, my legs still don't work, and I'm still pretty knackered, all told. So fingers crossed tomorrow there's another improvement. Yeah, 6-point lead at the top of the table. We're looking good. Will the second leg be tomorrow if I play 3 games? It will be. Tottenham, Arsenal, and then Bayern. Be one hell of an episode, won't it? Tottenham, Arsenal, and Bayern Munich. I better be on my best behaviour and best form. Right, drop the video a like if you enjoyed, lads. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Thank you for your understanding about my health, and I'll see you next time.